Hey everyone, I'm back with another video about Serpens 2.0 release. I decided that while I was remaking my add-on, it would be a good idea to make a template of all the things that I wanted to have in my add-on work. And while I was making the template, I thought, man, I'll bet a lot of people would actually appreciate something like this. And I just wanted to go over what exactly I've made. And if you're interested, I'm probably going to put it on the Gumroad and Blender market and package it up for release for those who want to use Serpens with a template. So on the template, let me just go ahead and show the Serpens node tree graph. I have basically the main graph completely cleared out, so nothing's in it, and with a little description about going to check the other nodes out for all the other graphs. And these graphs are organized with frames, obviously, and they're set up in a way that will help you get started quickly. So I made an add-on preferences graph. So if you go to the preferences, it's already got a general tab, an options tab, a support tab with links to the Discord, Blender Market, and Gumroad web pages, some buttons and info, and I also created an end panel category, and you can change the category name and let the user change that name on the fly and then revert back. So, whatever they want to change it to, they can keep reverting if they want, or they can add it into something like the item tab on the end panel. I also included the code that goes along with this in the scripting. So how to use it. You do have to compile your add-on if you're going to do something different and reference the class name that you're wanting to, and just it gets assigned to this variable, and then we register the variable. And then we're using the add-on preferences property category, which exists in the add-on preferences here. So once that updates on the preferences, it'll go ahead and run that script. I also made a script for the properties panel. So here there's a properties panel as well, and you can, if you don't want it to be a part of every workspace, see how it's here and it's also here, you can assign it to a different workspace as well. So if I wanted to just show up on the textures workspace, it's only going to be here, or you can bring it back. I really like giving control back to the users to do this kind of stuff, and this is just on the template side of things. This is to help show you how it's done, and then you can kind of work your way to making your own user interfaces for your users. I added some extra buttons and toggles, things like toggling the system console and clearing the console, so that if you fill it up, you can clear it easily. For those who like to clear the Serpens print log, so we come here and you can clear the print. You have to click inside in order for that to work, actually. And then you can toggle aggressive logging, and so this, as you scroll, it's going to capture everything going on, and you can see it in the system console. And I also log when you did it and when you turn it off. So toggling that back off. I've added these options in the info log as well, and the ability to clear the info log. Toggle the system console. You can clear just the console and leave everything in the info log, or you can clear the info log. If you're using the regular console, you can also clear the console and toggle the other console, just depending on how you have your setup working. And I thought, man, I use all this stuff all the time, so might as well just have it in the template, and then I can delete the stuff out when I'm done using it, or just use if interfaces and get it out of the way for when I release the add-on. Now, a lot of these graphs I've got separated. So I have a key map pie menu. So when you're in the 3D viewport, you can call the pie menu. You can also call a pop-up menu. And I've already got it organized and structured in a way that makes sense. So the button's on the left when you call the pop-up menu, and the pie menu is actual buttons. And they're all organized in their own graphs. I also have the panel organized in this graph for the 3D viewport, the properties panel graph organized. I also made a menu graph, so on the menu, similar structure, and an add to menu. This is for the editor on the info log and on the console. So when we're in this area, just these things that make it easy to help you develop your add-on. Anyways, if you guys think this is a good idea and want to contribute and send me a few bucks for a cup of cocoa, I'd appreciate it. And I'll see what I can do about getting this on the Blender market and the Gumroad if people think this is something interesting and worthwhile. All right, guys. Well, until the next one, looking forward to seeing what you make with this. And feel free to delete these graphs if you don't need them or make them your own. They should be independent of each other, except for they mostly depend upon this, which you're going to want anyways. And then you can get started in your main graph. That's all I have for this video, and like and subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks.